Out to short. Crawford. And that is the ball game. Redmond with a valiant job in defeat.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Carter Redmond, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Two on, one out. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Nice grab. Fires to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Steele back to work. And there's a foul ball. Redmond with a homer in his last game. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Batting it, the designated hitter,
One out, runner at second. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Redmond, the runner at second with one away. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And here's Alex Jackson.
One-two.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. 2 outs and a runner at third. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Inside, almost got him. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the rookie center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Ripped to short. Over to Goldie. Out. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Schmidt with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. 2 out, space is empty. Redmond turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Redmond, in his rookie season, just 21 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering way off the plate. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball down the line. Pat on the move. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. John Birdie at the plate. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But they push across 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Carter, Redman.
Redman launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Back in New York, top of inning number 7, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. Throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So 2 down, Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. 1 strike away. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Gone. Ball game. He'll circle the bases, and the Yankees walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Redman with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed by how he performed, especially under pressure.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding. Carter Redmond delivered some walk-off home run magic last game. Came through in the biggest moment for his team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Over to Goldie. Two away down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Carter Redmond. Brown back to work. Redmond matched a homer in his last game.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there. Out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 1-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. You got on playing with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. That clips the corner. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Kicks and deals. That one not close. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pat sizes this one up. And that will end the inning. 1 out, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Over to first. Out. And Tucker is retired. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a nothing. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Carter Redmond. This one in the air, center field. Horner puts it away for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that one hammered. Going back on this one. Out of here. A solo shot. His 9th homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out?
So 2 away with nobody on. And here comes Dansby Swanson. This could end it. Got it. And that'll do it. Redmond really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Carter Redmond, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. One down. And next for the Cubs, John Birdie.
John Birdie.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Slings to first in time. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Sends it to first, and one away in the top of the third. One out, base is empty. Redmond, just 21 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The Cubbies leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Runner on at first with one gone. Oswaldo Cabrera. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
2 outs, runner at first. And now Jason Dominguez. The other way, birdie. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. One left for the Yankees. Back now in the Bronx, at the plate, Carter Redmond. Tyone back to work. This one lifted in the air, left field. Happ brings it in, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Redmond in the box now. No balls and a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. Foul ball. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Sanchez gathers, throws. He's out in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Man at first, DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Redmond with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Carter Redmond, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? Carter Redmond digs in now.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, more than an RBI per game over his last 10. He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Line drive. That's a hit. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-zip. Runner at first with 2 away. Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. In the dirt. Redmond leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that drops in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning. Bottom of the first. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. Out. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game. On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Can't glove it cleanly to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here is Jason Dominguez. This one popped up. Base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. And the righty deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. Olsen steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Nick Allen.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Goldie.
That's an out.
1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Elder back to work. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
No, that's foul.
The 0-2. Way
1-2.
inside. Caught him looking for the K.
frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Out number 2. Base is empty with 2 away. Now Carter Redmond. That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Liner, base hit. Redmond coming home. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0. And now Carter Redmond. And a foul ball. Iglesias, a former All-Star. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out. So a man at first. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Redmond gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's to third. To second, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Redmond did a good job in the win. 4 hits in the ball game, and you'll take that every time.
Strong individual.
Carter Redmond comes into this one fresh off. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Carter Redmond looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. The pitch. In the dirt. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. This one high in the air to left center. Profile. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Braves 1. Back at Truist Park, new inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Carter Redmond. And that liner is just barely fair for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Go ahead run on base. And here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Murphy tries to block it, but it gets away. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Redmond rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2. So here's Murphy now. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Over to Goldie. Out. 2 down. First and second, no outs. Redmond getting ready to hit. That one missed. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Ripped into right field, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now the base is loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So bases all loaded up. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swung on, belted. That's back. Bangs off the wall. 1 runs in. Safe. He beats it.
No, he's safe.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launching.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Albies. And a run scores on the double play. Carter Redmond stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Profar makes the catch. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. Now batting Jurickson Profar. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Right side, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Redmond had a great showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including 2 extra base knocks.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can. It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Here comes a pitch. Hit on the ground to short. What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
No out.